everyone, thank you for joining me again today. We'll be doing a grounding practice, really getting connected to the earth through our mat. So we won't be standing much and floating, balancing. We're rooted down, making sure we connected to the earth and our alignment's really on point. So inhale, let's take the hands up to the sky, and exhale, settle yourself down, bring the energy through the middle. And we'll start our spiritual grounding or emotional grounding through our breath. So at your own pace, inhale and take the breath deep into the body. On the exhale, relax the body. Feel the shoulders drop, the face relax. And you'll do a few rounds on your own, listening to the music. And when we're ready, we'll open the eyes. Inhale the hands down to the knees. And we'll do big spinal rolls, stretching forward and across the body. Let the neck relax completely, taking ear to shoulder. And bend deeply through the elbows. Feel the arms stretching. 3 in one direction, back to center, changing the ankles over, and then begin again, 3 in the opposite direction. Inhaling through center, exhaling forward and down. Meeting back in center, inhale, take the hands out to the side and twisting round. We'll take one hand outside the opposite knee, and if you can, grab the opposite thigh with the hand or place it somewhere on the back. Inhale through center, stretch it out, changing sides now. Either taking the bind around the thigh or placing a backhand on your back, gaze over your shoulder. Inhale and release the twist. Push forward over the ankles if it's okay with your knees, and come onto the knees, onto the hands, all fours. Ready for our cats and cows. Inhaling, gazing forward for cow. Exhale and round the back for cat. Inhale, cow once more, pushing that belly down towards the mat. Exhale, cat, squeezing the navel. Last time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale back to neutral spine. And we'll take a balance. Inhaling and take the right arm forward, left leg back behind you. Squeezing the abdomen. Hold the balance here. Exhale, slowly release the limbs down to the mat and change sides. Zipping up the abdomen first. Find the balance with opposite leg, opposite hand. Exhale, release the limbs down. Inhale, take the right arm again once more for a bind and twist. Opening the shoulder, the chest to the sky. And releasing down, changing over to the left arm. Wraps around the body. Open the chest to the sky. Release the left hand down. Inhale, connect with your core here, zip it up. back onto the right hand, left leg for balance. And on the exhale, bring the knee to elbow for crunch. 3 times at your pace. Balancing and strengthening through the core. And changing sides. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, squeezing knee to elbow. 3 times. And release it down. Coming down onto the elbows here. We're going to work into our plank. So if it is too strong, you can be on a high plank on your hands. If you want to work a bit deeper into the core today, stay on the elbow here, zip up through the stomach muscles, get the hips low. Squeeze and hold. Anytime you need to rest, you can bring the knees down to the mat. Otherwise, build some strength. And exhale, release the knees down, release the hips down. Relaxing the body. And turning onto the side, we're going to work into the planks, some side planks and reverse. So inhaling up first, your side plank. You can stack the feet, split the feet if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Just holding your side planks, working into the side oblique muscles. And exhale, slowly release the hips down. Coming into reverse tabletop, fingers point towards the hips. Squeeze and lift the pelvis up towards the sky, creating a straight, long table. Holding here. And then squeezing the hips down. Either you rest them down or try and swing them through your hands to build some strength in the shoulders, the arms, as well as the legs. 3 times. Inhale, squeeze the pelvis up. Use the thighs. Exhale. Swing the hips through. Hold yourself up off the mat. Last time. Reaching up, tabletop. Exhale. Release and relax. Coming onto your other side now for side plank. Setting up, hand under shoulder. Squeeze the hips as high as you can off the mat. Stack the feet or split the feet. Challenging your balance here. Using your core. And slowly release the hips down. Coming back onto the stomach. Release the hands under the forehead for crocodile. A subtle back bend here. A resting pose. Find your breath. Taking the hands under the shoulder now. We're going to work into our locust. So when you're ready, inhale, squeeze the hands, the feet up off the mat. Hold your locust. Building strength in the whole back of the body now. Exhale, releasing locust now. Maybe straightening the arms alongside us. Inhale, squeeze and lift everything off the mat. Exhale, release. Last variation if you'd like to try. Hands bind behind the back for locust. Squeeze and everything lifts off the mat. Exhale, release everything down. Take a breath. Feel yourself in touch with the earth. Inhale. Take the hands back under the shoulders. Working yourself slowly through the body. Chest goes all the way back to the thighs. And lastly, Hips up towards the sky, coming to stand on your toes, working into our downward facing dog. First straightening one leg, bending the other and changing sides. So working into the hamstrings. Don't have to get the heels down. If your legs are too tight, you can keep the knees bent. Inhale, we'll take the right leg up behind us together and then bend the right knee, open up three-legged dog, let the hip open, ankle flops over, releasing down. Inhale, left leg now back behind us, bend the knee and let the left ankle flop over your back, open the hip. Exhale, release the foot down to the mat. Inhale, back onto the right leg, a little bit faster, squeezing the knee through to the chest, placing it in front of us. Low lunge here. Exhale, releasing the back knee down. And inhale, the hands up and over for crescent moon. So working into your back bend as far as it feels good. Exhale, release the hands forward. Working back into half splits. Hips are back. Front leg is stretched if we can. Exhale, releasing it forward. And taking the right foot out to the side of the mat now for lizard. Straighten out. If we can, come a little bit further down onto the elbows, bowing forward for lizard stretch. Inhale, rising up back onto the hands. Adding a twist, take that right hand all the way around, either to the back or catching the back foot, if that's okay for your quad. Slowly release that left foot, coming back to the front, and then taking the hips all the way back. The right foot is still open to the side. So we're stretching the inner thigh here. In a half split variation. Inhale and gaze forward. Working yourself forward, bringing the foot back into the center, propping yourself back onto the toes to open up into three-legged dog. And back down. Inhale the left leg. Knee into the chest, set it forward. Low lunge here, working into the legs. And release the back knee down. Inhale. Hands up and over into crescent moon back bend. Exhale and release the hands forward. Take the hips back, half splits, working into the front leg, can be strong. Inhale, release it forward and walk the front foot, the left foot out towards the side. Getting ready for lizard on this side, so either you're walking down onto the elbows again, bowing the head forward, or staying high, depending on how your body's feeling today. Centering and getting close to the earth. Inhale, rise up onto the hands and take the left hand back around, either to the back or catching the right foot, stretching into the calf muscle and twisting through the torso. Release the foot slowly. And take the hips back again. For half splits here, the hips go all the way back to the foot. Work inside that left thigh. Inhale, taking forward and propping yourself to swing back into three-legged dog and downward facing dog once more. Stretching out the full body here. Inhale, swinging the right leg over the body and bringing the shin across for pigeon here. Back leg should be in a straight line, rather moving the front foot closer in if you need to line up the hips, and if we can, taking the hands off the mat. Pigeon and back bend. Lastly, bowing forward for sleeping pigeon. Let gravity get yourself a little bit lower to the earth. Open those hips. Inhale, rising up onto the hands. And taking the right arm around for a reverse pigeon. Twisting once more. Release. And then slowly work the hands and legs. If we can, swing that right leg back over and across the body and down to downward facing dog once more. Ready for the left side. Inhale, left leg, bend the knee, open up the hip, swing it forward, take the shin parallel to the front of the mat for pigeon here. Check that the back leg is long and straight. Hips are facing forward. Inhale if we can, take the hands off the mat. Back bend, pigeon. Bowing forward. Working into the left hip now. Just let the body go, gravity pulling you a little bit deeper. Connecting to the earth. Inhale, rising up onto the hands, ready for our reverse pigeon here. Twisting our hands round, opposite hand, opposite leg. Releasing the twist. Coming back onto our hands, tuck the back toes and swing the leg up. Open the hip and release it down into downward facing dog. Stretching out the whole body. Inhale, gazing forward. Hop the feet outside the hand now. Coming into low squat, Malasana. Bringing the elbows inside the knees. And I'll just show you long ways on the mat. If you'd like to do the same. And just release the hips down to the earth. Opening up for a twist, take the left arm down first, left hand, right hand to the sky. If you'd like to try the bind, binding around the left leg, catching the hands behind the back. Inhale through center, changing sides now. Right hand down, left hand up. If you'd like to try the bind on this side, hugging that right leg, hands meet behind your back, opening the chest, releasing back into Malasana, taking the hands behind us to sit back on our mat and opening the feet wide. We'll slowly walk ourselves forward into wide angle forward fold. So keeping the feet engaged, the thighs are engaged, working outwards. We're taking our chest down to the floor before our head. So stay as high as you want. Try not to round the back and strain the neck too much. Release forward a little bit deeper on the exhale. Again, getting in touch with the earth. Gravity is helping us stretch a little bit deeper here. Inhale, slowly rising yourself up. And bringing the feet together into butterfly. Hold onto the toes and flapping the knees open. Just releasing the legs here. No static hold. And turning onto the side if you'd like to. We're going to work some abdominals once more, core. So really trying to zip up the core, floating back, crunching the knee into the chest. So you just want to fire up the core, make sure that we engaged and squeezing our stomachs in. Slowly working the knee into the chest. And release it up. Inhale, engage that core once more now. Trying to keep that stomach engaged. Let's lift the feet off for boat. Bend the knees, legs at 90. And release. Inhale, zipping up abdominals, taking the feet to 90. And this time taking the hands off, so we're slowly building up into our boat. Just making sure that our alignment is really on point today. Exhale and release, stretching out if you felt it there. Inhale, bring right knee into the chest, squeeze and step the right foot over the left leg. Inhale the hands up, left elbow outside the right knee and twist yourself round. Half Lord of the Fishes here. Inhale forward, release the right knee and change sides. Squeeze it left knee in, step the foot up and over. Right elbow comes outside, left knee twisting round. Inhale, forward and releasing both legs long. Coming down onto our back. Can bring the knees into the chest and split them wide. Catch the outside of the feet for happy baby. Really working those kneecaps down outside our ribs. Hips should feel nice and released. Inhale, bring the knees together, feet together, catching the toes if we can, or the legs if that's too strong. We're working to our forward fold, but we're on our back for a change. Squeezing the legs towards us as much as we can. And we'll drop the right leg down to the mat, hovers, and bend the knee into the chest. 3 times, creating nice, strong, long legs. Changing sides. Left foot goes long and strong, hovering over the mat, bend the knee in. Flexing it up. Last time. Point and stretch, bend and flex, catching both feet once more. Stretching out. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together for bound, cobbler, and release the feet down to the mat. Let the hips open. Feel your hips sinking into the earth now. Feel your breath really grounding down. And lastly, getting ready for our relaxation. Straighten out the legs, let the feet flop open, straighten the arms, let the palms flop open. And we can close our eyes here if you're comfortable. We'll do a little relaxation exercise, tense and release. So first, tense, make fists with the hands, flex the feet, strengthen every muscle and release it down to the mat. Second time. Inhale and tense every muscle, strong through the legs, arms, back. Exhale, release it down. Third time, last time. Inhale, strengthen, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Scrunch up the face. Exhale, release and relax every muscle. Letting go. The body is heavy, falling deeper into the mat. Getting nourishment from the earth, the grounding practice that we've done. Using the breath to ground us through the center of our body. And exhale, we're relaxing further. You can stay here for a bit longer, or if you'd like to, rise up with me. Take a big body stretch and bring the knees in one at a time, hugging your knees into your chest and rolling side to side. Inhale to the right side, twisting over and coming back to seated. Feel the peace. Inhale. And exhale, bow forward to yourself. Good work. Namaste.